Everybody talks about having the right people on the bus, but nobody talks about who the right people are and how to actually get them in the right seat. This is what we're going to do today, is really dive deep into how a business initiates a new project with the right humans in the right order, because that's how you eliminate the possibility for failure. Is you have the right people in the right seats with the right personality profile doing the right project so you can grow and scale. All business initiatives and all businesses always start with the leader. And in this example, I'm going to call the leader the general. And the general's number one job is to say, hey, this is the plan, this is the vision, this is where we're going. Now, it's important that you understand the positives of being a general and also the negatives of being a general. So number one, the general is constantly in the future, meaning they are casting vision, and it's hard for them to come back to reality and operate in the day-to-day because they're always going, hey, what's next? Where are we going? What needs to happen in order to propel us forward, which is a really important thing because it surrounds everybody, and everybody will understand like, hey, this is where we're going and this is what we're doing. However, it's difficult for the general to actually get in the logistical space, meaning accountability is a challenge with them, actually doing is a challenge with them, but they have the right ideas and they have the right plan. And so this is what it means to be a general. Casting vision, doing future planning, and actually creating the path for others to go down. Now, what a general needs, which is to the right, the next position, is the artist. They are very specifically world-class at the one thing that they do. And like no one else in the world can actually touch them. And so they've got this one unique skill or this one unique, attribute about them that just makes them so valuable. Think of, an actual artist, like somebody who paints something. They are singularly focused on painting, and they've spent the entire lifetime doing that one particular thing. And so they're world class at it. Now, what's important about the artist is not only do they enlist other people into the plan, but they actually get other people energized and excited. And so when you get a group of artists all together focused on one target, hopefully the general provided that target and it's the right target, like your organization can be forever changed because this one personality profile of the artist, they can accomplish anything and they can do really great work when motivated properly. So that's the artist. And it's a really cool personality profile, and every single business requires the artist because they will think of what's new for the business. They will open up new territories, new doors, new opportunities that no one else inside the organization can actually do. And so that's the artist. Their time horizon is right now, and they're super important for an organization. The next profile is a soldier, and you can denote a soldier as somebody who is doing a lot of work. In fact, they're the people who love the checklist. They go through the checklist and they get endorphins every time they check something off. It's like, oh yes, I accomplished something. And these people because they're constantly busy. They always have something on their plate. They're always accomplishing a lot of stuff. They're always the person who is the most organized, and they have everything together, and they're holding a lot of plates and doing a lot of different things. The soldier needs a mission and needs to align with the leaders in a vision and value space. So it's really important. If the soldier and the general aren't aligned by the plan or with what the plan is, that could be chaos for your business. But the soldier is the number one position in most companies. You need a lot of doers inside your companies doing a lot of good work, and that is absolutely the soldiers. The key to that thing is alignment in values and where we're going as a company. Now, the time frame is important here for a soldier. They are in today and tomorrow. They're thinking this week, like, what am I going to get done this week, this moment, versus the artist who's right now. Like, they're completely 100% present in the moment of the work that they're doing. The doers are focused on today's activities and this week's kind of wins and checklists. So it's a really important position. And quite honestly, most companies, this is the profile that most companies need the most humans around. The next role I love, it's the scientist. Think of anybody in quality control, anybody who's measuring what happened. Now, what's interesting is the scientist is focused on the back, like the past. Did it work out? So the general throws the plan out there. The artist is out there doing it, creating the new. The soldiers are getting it done. They're doing all the work to actually find, how to solve the problems and actually organize the entire company. Now, the quality piece is left to the scientist. And the scientist is going back through their checklist is like, did this work out? Did we actually accomplish the plan? How effective were we? And every business has these people. They're usually risk, they're usually accounting, they're usually IT departments. So they're the folks that are concerned with quality control and did we actually accomplish the mission or the plan inside the company. Now, all of these particular positions, they need to work in conjunction. Whether you're running a project or a company, they have to be together. They have to be looped together. And companies that exclude one personality profile typically never last long. So you need all these ideas to come together so that you can actually grow and scale in the right way. And so as an entrepreneur, what I want you to understand are these 4 different personality profiles and exactly how to leverage them so you can get the most out of the humans that you work with and also reduce friction inside of your organization. We all have these different personality traits in us, meaning under pressure, you can be the general and create a plan. Under pressure, you can be an artist, focus, and actually do the now work of creating something new. Under pressure, you can get a lot of things done and actually train yourself to go checklist. Under pressure, you can actually go back and look at the past and say, did all my plans work out? So under pressure and in extreme opportunity moments, each of us have a bit of these traits. Now, as a leader, what you want to do is you want to look at the role inside your company and ask, in a normal time frame, do I need an artist? Do I need a general? Is this a position that's just going to be done over and over and over? How important is quality in this role? Right? Is this a people-oriented role or is this a data-oriented role? So the point is, all of these positions, we all have these traits. However, in times of opportunities, we show up in a particular style on a day-to-day basis. And your job as a leader inside of an organization is to recognize, is this personality profile aligned with the personality of the role? Meaning, does the work that we're doing, is this creative? Is this an artist kind of role? Or is this a general role? Like, am I asking this person to lead and craft a plan and really take on ownership? Or do I need a lot of doers in this role? So that's the challenge as an entrepreneur. We talked at the beginning about prosperity. The plan is the beginning place. And you want to start with saying, hey, this is where we're going to go. And all people on the team can contribute to the plan, but the general's job, this is what this person's role is to collect their troops, feedback, comment, understand what the marketplace looks like, really get a clear sense of what the business needs to double or triple revenue, and then take all that information from the team and create the written plan. After the written plan is created, then you need the artist to enlist and enroll all the people. And then once the artist has enrolled all the people, then you got to get your doers together and actually get something done. Making sure that your scientists are there every step of the way to make sure that the work is actually progressing and then you're on target and then you're measuring lead and lags, to make sure everybody's doing the right thing so that you can accomplish the plan. See, if you go in that order of around the world like this, you will actually create in prosperity. The moment you skip something, like for instance, and I see this all the time with businesses, the general just puts a plan out and tells the doers to go do it. The artist says, I want to try this, and then aligns the whole organization around something that isn't in the plan. Or the doers just keep doing because they don't have a plan and nobody's leading them. Or the quality people are so afraid to take the next steps that they're researching and they're not taking action. And so what's really important is the artist and the doers, they're action oriented. They're out there actually doing the work and actually making things happen, while the general and the scientists, they're thinking oriented. They're the ones doing the research, writing things down, collecting all the data. So it's very important that you do this in the right order with the right people so that you can create prosperity inside of your business.